Hey everyone, what's up, what's new, and what's going on? We are back at the Ryerson Open for this much anticipated men's doubles finals events between essentially the four coaches. We have on the far side of the court Kevin Lee and Andika Yong. Kevin Lee being the coach of the Lee's Badminton Club training center in Toronto. Andika Yong, his partner, is the coach of the Mandarin Badminton Club in Toronto as well. David Trinh on the near side of the court, who's serving right now, I believe. Yeah, that's him. And he's the coach of the Seneca varsity team at Seneca College. And Choo in the near court, also a coach at and he's at the coach at the Flying Dragon Badminton Club training center. So it's pretty much the battle of the coaches, and pretty much the highly anticipated matchup between these two players, because both of these teams have breezed through their first 4 rounds leading up to this final in straight sets. Not really encountering any hiccups whatsoever, not really encountering any obstacles, and pretty much dominating the entire draw this entire day at the Ryerson Open. Choo and David Trinh, obviously the first seed, the #1 seed in this tournament, coming into this tournament, so the overwhelming favorite to win this tournament. And Kevin Lee and Andika Yong, I think they are seeded #3 at the bottom of the draw, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But Andika Yong and Kevin Lee, absolutely probably the most talented players I've met so far in terms of their athletic ability, in terms of their shot making skills, and in terms of their ability to play the game really, really well. Andika, known for his huge jump smash, pretty much getting himself 4 feet in the air, smashing things down like it's nothing. And also known for his extreme quickness and being able to play like very, very insane trick shots that you wouldn't even be able to imagine in most cases. So very talented player, Andika right there, and his partner Kevin Lee. I've never actually seen him play before, but from what I saw from the tournament, he's also extremely fast, extremely powerful, and a lot of very crafty and tricky shots, being able to play shots tight to the net, like that one right there, where he won the point by getting the lucky net roll, and just being very consistent overall. And on the near side of the court, we have David Trinh and Choo Sung-tai. David Trinh, the coach for the Seneca varsity team, from what I've seen in the earlier rounds, controls the net so well, being able to attack the net with such authority and win pretty much every single point in the previous rounds whenever he's up at the net attacking. And Choo Sung-tai, known as by some people as the guy who's just the most consistent overall, not having quite as much firepower as the other 3 players on court, but making up for that in his own way with being able to play all the right shots at all the right times, being consistent all the time, and not giving up easy points. So this is going to be a clash of different styles. On the far side, we have the youngsters, Andika being 20 years old, and I think Kevin is in his mid-20s somewhere, with extreme firepower, extreme speed, and very very talented overall, versus the slightly older team, which consists of Choo Sung-tai and David Trinh. I know I'm pretty sure he's 30 years old, so a little bit older, a little bit wiser. I mean, David Trinh and Choo Sung-tai, they've been playing together for at least 3 years now on record, from what I can see in the tournament software tournaments history. They've been playing together, and they've been, improving through the last 3 years, ever since 2009, where they were kind of like mid-pack in many tournaments, and now reaching all the way to #seed at the Ryerson Open. So they know each other's game really well. They know how to play to each other's games. They know how to cover the court with each other, and they have that to their advantage because Andika, Yong, and Kevin Lee, this is their first tournament playing together. They've never practiced together. They've never played together in a tournament, and that's going to be one major disadvantage to them because in many cases you'll see both of them move up at once. Both of them happy to play sides because they can read their partners a little bit better, and in many cases unable to take advantage of the little opportunities that arise because they don't know who's going for the shot and who's leaving it and what types of shots that their partner is going to make. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for both teams just because on one side you have tremendous talent, tremendous speed, tremendous firepower, and on the other side you have the maturity level, the guys who communicate so much better on court, and the guys who are considered very consistent and don't give up easy points. So the clash of the different styles, and this is going to be an epic battle from what I can see right now. Right now, it seems Choo Seung-tae and David Trinh have been able to edge out the lead by just a little bit, leading 13-9. But that's no indication of who's going to take this first set because both Andika and Kevin are definitely able to make back 4 points in no time whatsoever. Wow, with a crazy backhand trick shot right there, catching Choo Seung-tae a little bit late on that forehand and being able to take that rally, giving them one more point to bring them to a 3-point deficit. And at 10-13, neither team really giving too much room to their opponents. And we're gonna really have to see, what comes out of the next few points. Whether Andika and Kevin are able to catch up, which it seems like they're doing a pretty good job of right now, getting the last 2 rallies fairly easily, or whether David Trinh and Choo Seung-tae are gonna be able to continue on with that lead and build upon that lead and finish off the set in good fashion. And still maintaining a 3-point lead at 14-11. Nobody really, being able to find weaknesses in their opponents and kind of feeling each other out for now. Big jump smashes from David Trinh, followed by a net kill from Choo Seung-tae to give them a 4-point lead. So they look like they're in pretty good shape to finish off this first set. But with 6 points left until they can actually say they won the set, it's gonna still be a big battle up ahead in the next 5 minutes or so. But now with a 5-point lead. Oh my god, that flick serve backfired like no other because Andika anticipated that and brought that birdie right back down to David Trinh, and David Trinh not even able to react to that at all, let alone get a racket on it. So Andika's gonna be pumped up for this one, and a beautiful serve catching David Trinh absolutely off guard and putting them back at a 3-point deficit, and that's a lot better than the 5-point deficit they were in earlier. And big smash coming from Kevin right now. Big smash from, oh my god. They're both looking to attack and maintain the attack as much as possible. David coming up to the net with his trademark control of the front court and unable to place that into the corner of the court and putting that out. So now a 2-point deficit. Andika still serving after getting, I think it was 3 points in a row. Looking to control that. Oh my goodness, a little bit of an unfortunate hit right there, hitting it just out. And now Choo serving. Let's see what he can do with this one right now. Great return by Kevin right there, setting up the rest of the rally and forcing the error from David and Choo. So really close right now. 15-17 Kevin to serve. Oh my goodness, that was the highest smash I've ever seen in my life, and David looking a little bit disgruntled at that last shot that he made, and he should be, because that was definitely not one of his highlights. And well, making up for that immediately by pushing right down to the baseline. So feeling a little bit better. Oh, big dive right there. Andika with the huge smash, and Kevin unable to finish at the front of the net. He had the easiest shot of the rally right there and unable to make anything out of it, giving David Trinh and Choo a 3-point lead, only needing the next 2 points to finish off this first set. So they're looking in pretty good shape, and Andika looking to really make something out of this service return right here. Great push to the backhand, and Choo upset about himself, yelling a big come on, just trying to pump himself up to finish off, just desperately finish off this, these last few points right here. Oh my goodness, that's 2 errors in a row with the backhand. And wow, Choo really feeling the pressure right now because it's 18-19. Brought it from 5-point deficit. Andika and Kevin coming back to even it out from a 5-point deficit, now at 19 all. It can't get any closer. So the momentum definitely with Andika and Kevin right now. Let's see whether they can close it out now. Oh my goodness, wow! Just lifting it barely over Andika. Andika trying to jump smash and unable to get that. Oh my goodness, at 20-19. It can't get closer than this. They need 1 more point to finish this set. And they're going to take, I guess, a little bit of a break right now. No, they're just going to change birdies. But, definitely, Choo wants to serve, wants to do a good serve and finish off the set in good fashion. They don't want to take this into extra points. Good control right there from the front of the courts. Oh. And calls it out. David calls it out. Choo says thank you. And this is 21-19. The first set going to David Trinh and Choo Sung Tai.